my dudes, how you been keeping? I hope whatever you've been up to this week, it's been groovy. Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, it's Patron's Choice, but before we get there, it is in fact Metalhead Musings. Today's Metalhead Musings comes from Nathan Seabolt, which is a fantastic name. I don't know why in my brain you look like Neptune, but that's what I'm going with. Nathan says, discovering new music is 90% of why I'm here, on YouTube and Earth, that is. Thank you for this introduction. The band is super rad. Great range in the vocals. I especially love the goblin high end. I also agree that the lyrics being present adds depth to the experience, and I'm definitely here for it. Thank you, Nathan, for your wonderful comment. I am also here for it. Putting the lyrics on screen is a tricky beast because I'm already intensely super focused on the vocals a lot of the time. And I feel like if lyrics are going to be there, it's going to make it worse. But I will endeavour to include lyrics as much as humanly possible because metal as a whole has a fantastic collection of lyricists. But if you're the kind of person that wants to get into all that in-depth, down and dirty conversation, why not join me on a Monday night where we do Soul Singer Discovers live, but on Twitch, because YouTube is an arsehole. That's not true, YouTube's not an arsehole, they're lovely. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, it is a patron's choice. Today's patron is Owl the Mysterious. I can't in all certainty say that I know everything there is to know about Owl, but what I do know is Owl is my spirit animal. And if Owl's recommended it, it's probably fantastic. Today's band is HAKEN. I'm quite sure that HAKEN has been played in the car before by Levi. Can I remember it? Probably not. Mostly because we're having conversations in the car. Also, we're always on the way to a gig, so my brain's already very cloudy. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's head over to Rosie the Robot. Learn some things I didn't know about HAKEN.
HAKEN, a progressive metal band formed in London in 2007, is renowned for their intricate compositions and virtuosic musicianship. Their music blends elements of progressive rock, metal, and fusion, featuring complex rhythms and melodies. Lyrically, HAKEN delves into science fiction themes and existential concepts.
Merci, Rosie, tu es magnifique. So I did catch a glimpse of the thumbnail for this, and I thought what I saw was puppets. I can't be sure. So already, if there are puppets, we're on to a winner. The song we're going to be watching today is Cockroach King. Let's not wait another moment. It's HAKEN with Cockroach King. Boop! Organ.
Tantalized by the cockroach and its promise, I fantasized about soaring with golden wings. Hypnotized by the cockroach and its promise, I was compromised by a treasure that was fit for fools. The hunter draws closer to its prey. Vacantly, I was gazing at the mirage I yearned to be, an apostle of the self-made man. Hopelessly, I bathed in my ignorance.
The Cookie Monster t-shirt.
Talking under roach of irony. My fickle fortune beckoned, a treasure fit for fools. Hunter draws closer to its prey. I blindly wandered down a golden path in pursuit of a misbegotten dream. The great Gatsby whispered in my ear, the road from rags to riches leads nowhere.
Listen. First of all, this puppet looks the spitting image of Brian May. fight me in the comment section. Yeah, I am always caught between wanting to be a very serious, earnest person who cares deeply about art and wants to hear everyone's art and then give it a really good hearing and be respectful and all those things. But then there's another part of me that is SpongeBob SquarePants, and when I see stuff that's got puppets in it, I'm like, do I like this because it's puppets? Or do I like it because of the music? Well, in this particular case, I like it because of both. The puppet's hilarious, including Brian May, but also, I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but that big organ that came in at the start, excuse me, even though this is kind of jaunty, it's kind of cabaret. It's kind of the thing I would expect. As someone, I worked in a cabaret venue for 7 years, and when I say cabaret, I don't mean like cruise ship cabaret. I mean like 1930s, a little bit weird, everyone looks like Josephine Baker style cabaret. And this does feel like the kind of song one of the dancers would use for something. I could totally see it, because it's a little bit spooky and a little bit jaunty. Spooky and jaunty, that's the kind of cabaret I did. Yeah, I like a lot of the choices for melody. I like a lot of choices for the harmony. It's the wonderful leading us to anyone with a good ear. Actually, you don't have to have a good ear. Anyone that listens to a lot of different types of music, you will get used to a certain pattern of harmony. If you listen to a lot of popular music, you'll be used to 1-6-4-5. If you listen to a lot of jazz music, you become absolutely tuned into hearing things that might come next. And it's more so with things like contemporary or rock. There's very much patterns to the harmonies that happen. But with this, every time there is a pattern that starts to reveal itself, you anticipate the next chord and you're wrong. I love that. That's one of my favourite things. I want that anticipation to be spoiled for me in the most beautiful way. Now I believe the lead singer's name is Ross. Does Ross have a phenomenal voice at this moment? No. But one doesn't need to have a phenomenal voice all the time, do you know what I mean? The intonation is great and that's important. And everyone else is singing too, which is, I love when people sing together. So let's just keep going. Boom.
The grand illusion beckons with promises of deceit. The cockroach king sits on his throne with the Midas touch and a heart of stone. An empire built on gold and green. I've been leaning out for the
So silly. What's going on? They did this guy with the blonde hair dirty.
lost in this labyrinth in search of the truth, with your promises of this trapped in your kingdom built on greed and guile, built on greed and guile, only to find the insects have multiplied.
A theremin in the background. Or sounds like a theremin. No, it's not a theremin.
disciple of the cockroach. I was hopelessly
That's so satisfying.
choking on the roach of fallacy. Thankfully, when the mirage finally melted, the impurity of the cockroach was revealed to me.
Oh, Brian May. I love that with my whole heart. Here's the thing, right? There's a section in that which was a small breakdown, and they were doing very chewy interval harmonies whilst the guitar was doing a sort of arpeggiated little lick, and there was parts of that that they were just up to the point of being dissonant, like just up to the point of, but you knew they weren't being dissonant. It was absolutely within the key of everything they're doing, and I love that. It's tension. It's all tension and release, really, and that's what makes good songs. That's what makes good songwriting, is understanding that when your audience is listening, that dynamics and tension and release are just two of the most important things you'll wield as any kind of musician, whether you're a singer or you're a guitarist or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're writing and arranging songs, yes, it's important to write and arrange for yourself, for your own expression, but then depending on what kind of musician you want to be, if you want to connect with other people, if you want people to listen to your music and then garner something from that, you have to understand those things. That is straight up a big old slice of opinion, not fact. I do think there's a lot of people who write and arrange music that would absolutely agree with me. Yeah, the harmonies were fantastic. This kind of round that they do that bookends the song is so good. It's so good. And there's several different sections of the song that are really satisfying because they echo what's been going on in the song but give you just a little bit of something new. Also, the guitar solo was very good, and very good in the sense that I always anticipate what's going to happen in the guitar solo, because here's the tea. I have heard thousands of guitar solos, live. Forget on a studio recording. I've heard thousands of them too. But live, I've heard so many different guitarists play so many different solos over the same songs and over lots of different songs. And it's kind of hard to shock me or intrigue me with a guitar solo these days, because I have heard a lot of them, like a lot of them. And that was really interesting and chewy, and I just wanted to, yeah. What do you think? What do you think of HAKEN? What do you think about the beautiful combination of being very silly with being incredibly talented? Because they're very talented. This is a very good piece of music. This is a great song. And I love that they've just put puppets in a Bohemian Rhapsody style. Why? I love it. What do you think about the harmonies? What do you think about more than one vocal? What do you think about the choice to include something that, in essence, is comedy within metal? Or prog. I guess this is more prog. Let me know in the comment section as always. Thank you, Owl, for your wonderful recommendation. I had no doubt I was going to love it, but here we are. You chose a song that had puppets, harmonies, and several things that I would enjoy. You know me too well, and now I'm going to have you killed. Thank you to all my patrons as always. Thank you to all of you out there for continuing to subscribe and do all that fancy stuff. Remember to subscribe, you whore. What do you think this is? Twitch? Oh no, I'm on there too. Don't forget, Mondays, live Soul Singer Discovers. And, you know, a lot of nonsense. Until next time, my dude, beware of the tantalising cockroach. Ooh.